But I think that people sometimes need to take a step back because people have themselves lost in the woods. And I think where people are lost is, my gosh, he's so amazing for Tottenham. Why isn't he amazing for England? He's so amazing for Tottenham. Why is he not so amazing for England? Something must be wrong. Is it the manager? Is it the people? Is he unfit? Is he not? Is he not being prepared? Is he given different instructions? Is the different set of work? Or because we know this guy is so lethal, maybe we need to, which is what I said before, change the setup, change the tasks in order to cater for him. The answer may be just a lot simpler. And the answer may just be, maybe he's not as amazing as you think he is. Keyword here, this is the same thing that I say with overrated. When I say somebody is overrated, that doesn't mean they're crap. It's so crazy how you just, for some reason, like, people just see the word overrated and they just see crap. No. Overrated means overrated. Overrated means that you can still be amazing, you can still be superb, but you're not outstanding. So for instance, a guy who I believe is amazing, but the world thinks is outstanding, I think is overrated. Because I think this guy's amazing. He's an amazing player, but he's not outstanding. So by you calling him outstanding, you are overrating him. Because he should just be seen as an amazing player, which is still good. So the thing that is simple is, of course, Kane is a damn good striker who we know can score goals. But he's not David Villa. He's not Batistuta. He's not Edson. He's not Raul. Because these are guys who put them in any team, in any system, in any situation, they will find a way to score. So that's different. See, there are strikers who are just amazing. Like Kane, who put them in the right system, right setup, and so forth, they will get you goals. They will get you goals. And obviously, because he's known Tottenham for so long, he's known the players, he knows well the players, he's very used to it, and Mourinho has built a basis for him. Boom, he can say what's up. But then there's a different class of a striker who, all right, I don't know these players. This is a new system. These players now make different decisions, but they know how to adapt, tweak, and change their game to suit this different environments. I know that, okay, you know what worked for me at the club doesn't work here. I have to do something differently. So rather than me try to enforce my game upon this team based on what I do for my club, I have to be like, all right, so this is what Foden does, this is what Saka does, this is what these guys do. Okay, I have to now adapt my game. And I have to, these are now the new runs I've got to make. These are not the new movements I've got to make. These are not the new decisions I've got to make that I don't make at Tottenham. Because obviously the decisions that guys make at Tottenham are different from the decisions that guys make in this England setup. And I can't force these guys at England to act and operate in a way that the guys at Tottenham do. That's one aspect. And another aspect is club football is club football. How many times have we seen players ball internationally but don't do anything at club football? Perfect example was Klose. I don't know what Klose did at club football. I don't think he even had a freaking club career. I don't think he did. Like, I think he's got a few goals for Bayern Munich and so forth. Come internationals, and when he played for Germany, he was always there to ball. Because maybe for him psychologically, mentally, because it's Germany, he knows the punches of Germany, or perhaps the setup and the environment of it meant that he could flourish better in that setup, in that environment. Same thing with Patrick Mboma. I think he played for Sunderland at one point. Whenever he plays for Cameroon, he will always ball. So people seem to forget that. Hence why, when we talk about the whole greatness thing, greatness is, can you flourish in the club game and the international game? The club game is consistency, it's a war of attrition, it's week in, week out, it's repetitive, it's trading with guys, it's been able to keep on going for every week, every Saturday, every Sunday, Sunday, fixture congestion. So it's a whole different thing, and you really knowing and being part of the players that you're with. Internationals is a totally different beast. The game is more tactical, it's a lot more slower, more patience is required of you. There's less space, it's much more congested, and it's much more of a chess game. So the approach to it is totally different. So The key word here that people are missing is adaptation. Adaptation. The truly great players who can do the two flex, club and internationals, know that they know that the great players, see, Spain, to put it, because Spain was just lucky. Because Spain was like Barcelona, so there was no disconnect. But for 99.9% of the teams, they know that I can't operate the exact same way I did for my club. Because these are different players. This is pretty much like a different team. Like, how many times have you seen like a player in club football, he does really well for this club, and he breaks it for this other club? Riquelme, and we all know how good Riquelme is. It didn't work out at Barcelona. We know he's a quality player. We know what he did for Argentina, but it didn't work out for Barcelona. But then he now goes to Villarreal. He now balls for Villarreal. These are the kinds of things that happen. So for Kane, this is about Kane. It's not about Southgate. It's not about the players. It's not about the system. It's about Kane. It's about Kane realizing that, no, I have to change my game. And I have to adapt my game. And I have to reinterpret my game to suit this setup that is the England national team. Because what I'm doing at Tottenham obviously doesn't work here. It obviously doesn't work here. You know? So, and that's my, so it isn't a thing of he's unfit, he's lethargic. It's not, it's a mentality thing. It's a psychological thing. It's a preparation thing. See, for me, I'm all up on that mental thing. For football, I'm all about that mental, psychological aspect, because that's, if your mind isn't right, your physical won't be right. You've got to get your mind right first before the physical can say what's up. So for Kane, if I was speaking to him, he's going to just say, you've got to realize to yourself that forget everything you've had from Tottenham. Your talents, they never leave you. They'll always remain with you. Watch your natural instincts as a striker, movements, when you finish it, that will always stay with you. But what you now need to focus on is this is a totally different team. To watch the rest of this vid and gain access to more content crack, think about becoming a Patreon member. Click the link below in the description box or head over to patreon.com/halfhope and gain access to more content crack. Let's ride.